Good morning and welcome to our next Java session. In our last lecture we have seen methods, or we call it as functions, and we had seen few examples. So we will continue with the same topic. Today I'll explain you methods with the help of few more examples. Okay, now this is a program which checks whether a given number is a prime or not. Given number is prime or not. Okay, now we know that what is a prime number. A prime number is a number which is divisible by 1 and by itself. Okay, so the prime numbers we know are 1, 3, then 5, 7, then 11, 13. So these are the prime numbers. So these numbers are divisible by 1 and itself. It is not divisible by any other numbers. Okay, so what are we going to check? Like for example, if my number is say 5, okay, if my number is 5, then I will check. Now I know that 5 is divisible by 1, so I'm going to not check whether the number is divisible by 1. I will start checking whether 5 is divisible. Is it divisible by 2? So what do you mean by divisible? I'll use the mod operator. Okay, where I'll check 5 mod 2. If I get the remainder 0, then it is divisible. Then I will check 5 mod 3. Okay, then again I will check its remainder. It should come as 0. Okay, 5 mod 4. Okay, so again I will divide it and I'll check the remainder, and no need of checking 5 because all the numbers are divisible by itself. So I have to check whether 5 is divisible from by 2, by 3 or by 4. So this is the logic which we are going to build. Okay, so if it is divisible by any number, then no need to go ahead and check the next number. So the next number, it will be there is no need. Once it is, if it is divisible by 2, then no need to check the other numbers, then it is not a prime number. Okay, so this is a logic which we are going to implement. So let's see the program. So this is a class prime, and there is a method which is static check prime, which will check whether the given number is prime or not. Okay, now x is over here, this is my local, or we can say it is my formal parameter. Okay, this is my formal parameter. Okay, in which the value will get stored when this particular method is getting called. Okay, so where is this method called? Now we know as a check prime is a static function, it can be called by any other static function. So in the main, I'm having the static main. In that I'm calling check prime and I'm passing a value, say 27. Okay, so this 27 is the actual value. Okay, so this is my actual parameter. Okay, so this actual value will get stored inside this formal parameter, that is x. Okay, now I have taken few variables which I'll be using. The first variable is num. Okay, now I have to check whether the number is divisible by from 2 to a number less than that. Like over here we saw that if it is 5, then from I'm checking from 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I have put a while loop where the number, okay, that is number over here, I've put the value as 2. If it is less than x, so whatever value the user is going to pass, okay, that value will come here. So it will be as I'm passing 27 now, so it is 2 less than 27. Okay, so I'm going to check whether 27 is divisible by 2 or not. So the value x, that is the value, it is 27 mod 2. If the remainder is 0, okay, then it will come in this loop. If the remainder is not 0, then the num's value get increased by 1. So the new number value will be 3. Okay, so the new num value is 3. So 3 is less than 27. So this is again what, 27 divided by 3. Again it will check the remainder. So the remainder is not 0. again the value will get incremented, it will be 4. So this will keep on going till my value of num is 27. Okay, so no number is less than itself, neither it is greater than itself. So your condition is false and I come outside this loop. Now you must have observed over here I have used a variable flag. Now this variable flag I have used as an indicator. Okay, just an indicator. I have put the value in the flag as 0. Okay, if the number is divisible by any number and the remainder is 0, then I come inside this loop and I'll turn on the indicator. Okay, so the flag value will be 1. Okay, and I say break means what? I will come outside the while loop. That is, if the number is divisible by any one number, no need to check ahead. Okay, so we will put the flag value as 1 and we will move out of this loop. Now once you come outside this loop, I will check the value of flag. Okay, so if the flag's indicator is 0, that thing means what? We did enters inside this loop only. So I will get the output as number is prime. But if the indicator is 1, so when will you get the indicator 1? When the number is divisible by any other number. Okay, so if the indicator is 1, then I am printing the number is not prime. So depending on the flag's value, I am predicting the output that the number is prime or not prime. Okay, so let's see the output over here. So 27 is not a prime number. Okay, now if I put a prime number, say I put 7. So let's first compile it. So 7 is a prime number. So here everything depends on this particular condition. Okay, if the number is divisible by any number, then we are putting the indicator of the flag as 1, and depending on the flag's value we are printing the output. Okay, now the same program can be done in different ways, wherein I can return the value of flag and I'll catch the value of the flag over here and then predict whether it is prime or not. Okay, so the same program can be done by a return value also. Okay, so that thing you can do it on your own and just try and check it how it works. So we will move on to the next program. The next is, say we will do this factorial program. Okay, now what is a factorial? I think we have done this thing. The factorial of a number is nothing but 5 factorial is nothing but it is 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 and multiplied by 1. So I'm going to multiply 5 by 4 by 3 by 2 by 1. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a variable, okay, say x, in which the value will be there, the value is 5, and a variable say answer, in which the value I am storing it as 1. Then initially it will be answer equal to answer multiplied by x. Okay, so what is the value of answer? 1. So it will be 1 multiplied by x value is 5. So my new value of answer is what? My new value of answer is 5. Okay, then I have to decrement the value of x. Okay, so the x value will get decremented and then it will be answer, and I'm going to repeat this thing again. Okay, so it will be now instead of here, instead of answer it will be 5 and the value of x will be what? 4. Okay, and the new value of answer will be 20. So, and again we are going to do the same thing. Okay. Okay, so this is nothing but a part of a loop. So how we will do it? Now here I have written a static method fact. The name of the method is fact, which is going to return the value. So it is going to return an integer value. So over here in my main, you see factorial of the number is, and I'm calling the fact method, and I'm passing the value as 5. So the value 5 will go and sit in this variable num. Okay, so and this fact is a variable in which I am storing the value of 1. So FAC, initially it will be FAC is equal to FAC into num. Okay, like over here, instead of answer I have used the variable FAC. Okay, so it's one and the same thing. So it is FAC equal to FAC into num. So it is 1 into, initially when you enter in this loop, num's value is 5. So 1 into 5, 5, and I am decrementing the value of num. So again 4 is greater than 1, and this will keep on going till the num's value is 1. And when I come out, I have used the keyword return, and in the bracket I am returning the value. What am I returning? I am returning the factorial. That is the answer which is getting stored in FAC. And here it will print it wherever it is called. Okay. So So the factorial of the number is 120. So you pass any value. So you can do the same program by accepting the value from the user and then trying to find the factorial. Okay, accordingly. Now here, as you can see, I can have something like that. I can call the same function fact and pass a value. Okay, I'll pass a smaller number. Okay, and then I am printing the value. So the function is getting called in various ways. Here I am calling the function in the system.out.println line only, or here I am calling the function, so it will return the value. It is returning what? An integer type. So here I have an integer variable which will hold the value, and I am printing that answer. So let's execute this also. So this is factorial of 6 and this is the factorial of 9. Okay, I will share you these programs so that you can try it out on your own. So the next program is Fibonacci. Okay, now first we'll see what is a Fibonacci. Now in Fibonacci series, like we call it as Fibonacci series. Okay, how it is, like supposing you have got two variables, okay, two values 1 and 1. So Fibonacci series can go till whatever limit you set. Okay, so supposing I say 1 and 1, so it is 2, then it is 2 plus 1, then it is 3, then 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 3, 8. So this will keep on going till whatever limit we are setting. Okay, so we have to write a program to print the Fibonacci series, and we have to set the limit till how many digits you want. Do you want it till 5 digits, or do you want it 5 digits, or not digits, we can say 5 places. Okay, do you want it next 5 places? Now excluding 1 and 1, next 5 will be 1 2 3 4 and 8 and 5 13. So it is 1 2 3 4 5. So next 5 places you want, so we can set the limit. Okay, now how are we going to do it? Okay, so supposing the first value 1 is in a variable x, and the next is we have to set like x will be 1 and x1 is 1. So supposing my answer, initially it will be easy, like x is equal to, sorry, answer is equal to x plus x1. Okay, so this is my x, this is my x1, and this is my first answer, what I get. Now I want to repeat it. Okay, so this we're going to put it in the loop. This line we are going to put it in a loop. Okay, but when we repeat it, what is going to happen? My answer will be now x1. So my answer should be x1 and my x1 should be x. Okay, so then again it will be 2 plus 1 and then I'll get the answer as 3. So I have to change the values. Okay, so I have to declare my x1 as x. So my x is nothing but the value of x1. I'm going to put it in x. So what is the value in x1? 1. So that will be declared as x, and the value in x1 will be the one which is there in the answer. Okay, so value in x1 is nothing but whatever, so my answer will be now x1. Okay, so this is x and x1, and again I'm going to repeat this thing. Okay, so we'll see how it is implemented. So here I am mentioning that I want it till 5 places. Okay, that is I have set the limit, that is next 5 series I want. After 1 1 the next 5 series I want. So I have set the limit over here as 5. Okay, so this is a variable which will have the limit. Now Fibo is nothing but my function name. Now as I told you, I've taken two variables x, x1, put them a value, and I'm printing the value of x. With a space I'm printing the value of x1. Okay, then I've taken a variable I and a variable sum. Okay, now 1 is less than or equal to limit. Okay, so this particular variable I will check that how many places we are moving. Okay, so it is supposing we say 5, so it will be 1 is less than or equal to 5. Okay, now I'm saying sum is equal to x plus x1. So this answer equal to x plus x1. Okay, then I'm printing the value of sum. Okay, so this whatever value we'll get, that will be printing. Okay, and then I'm swapping it. Okay, that is the value in x I'm putting in x1, and in x1 I'm putting the value of sum, and I am incrementing my I. So again you come here, it will be now new value of x and x1 will be there, and sum will have the new value, it will get printed, and again we are changing the values of x and x1. Okay, so if you execute this program, so you can see first two values are set, then 1 plus 1 2, 2 plus 1 3, 5, 8 plus 5 13. So it depends on how many series are. Supposing I say 15, so this loop will go 15 times and you will get the series. The next, okay, so this is going up to 15 places. So what I'll do is you can try out these programs, as well as I will send you few assignments which will based on methods. You can practice it and send me as you have sent the previous assignments. Thank you.